Hi, my name is Jeet from Saeco Xelsis Service. This video is going to be on the Saeco Xelsis Espresso machine. It's their premium, top-of-the-line, one-touch espresso machine. And this video is going to cover the basics on the unit, how to operate it, and I'm going to go over a few drinks with it. So first things first, we have the water reservoir in the top left, which is a 1.6 liter water reservoir. In the top right, we have the bean hopper, which is an adjustable grinder and ceramic burrs. So it offers 3 times the lifespan as conventional steel burrs. It also has a bypass doser, and what this allows you to do is put in a scoop, which is 7 grams of pre-ground coffee, if you want to make a decaf coffee at nighttime, or if you want to try a different blend without having to empty out your bean hopper. The unit also has dual boilers, so it can create steam in 15 seconds for using the manual steam wand or using the auto frothing system. The auto frothing system is new to Saeco, and how you use it is you remove this piece here, and this goes into the water tank cover so you don't lose it, and you simply just slide it in. Now, the milk carafe, once it's slid in, the machine will beep, notifying you that it is in the proper place. And now, with the unit, it's got a large touchscreen display for you to select several different drinks, such as espressos, cappuccinos, lattes. Each drink can be programmed just by simply going to the beverage menu. So I'm going to do so right here by just clicking beverages and now selecting one of the drinks. I'll go ahead and program the cappuccino here. And you can change all these different parameters on each drink, such as coffee amount, pre-brewing, coffee temperature, coffee length, and milk foam. So I'm going to exit out of this menu right here. Now, the neat thing about this machine is that all the programming features are stored with this icon. Now, this can be designated to one person in the household, and if someone wants to come in and specify their drinks, they can simply just select a different user. And now this user has their options of programming each drink separately. So I'm going to go back to the program that I had right here, and I'll be demoing an espresso shot. So simply just place your cup right in underneath the dispensing head, and to prevent any excess spilling, all you do is just adjust the head downward. This also has, although it's not as noticeable on the other machines, it's got the Saeco SBS system right here on the knob, and all you do is you adjust this dial to change the water pressure, which gives you a bit of a bolder espresso or a bit of a sweeter espresso. So I'm going to go ahead and click the button right here. Now the machine will then start grinding the coffee. It'll dose it, it'll tap, and then it'll pre-brew the coffee. So it'll soak that puck with a little bit of water, and then it'll run the rest of the water through to extract the most amount of crema from your drink. Now this whole process takes about 20 to 25 seconds on the Saeco units, depending on your grind setting and such. Of course, if you want to do a double, you simply just press it twice and you'll be able to make a double espresso shot. When it's done doing its shot, it will stop, dispense the puck out, and they'll be ready to use once more. So that's just a nice little espresso shot here. Now, the next drink that I'll be featuring is the cappuccino. So, the cappuccino, to do that as a one-step on this unit, all you do again is simply place your cup underneath the dispensing head and slide over the auto frothing system. Now this basically makes it a one-touch system. Go ahead and select cappuccino, and again the machine will grind your beans, it'll dose it, tamp it, but then it'll heat up the steam and start dispensing the milk first, and then top it off with the espresso at the end. The great thing about the Xelsis is that the display is really is going to help you out with the drink process cycle. It'll tell you exactly where the machine is sitting at. Now, a lot of people might not like the auto frothing system because the auto frothing system produces nice, hot, rich foamy milk, but it's at about 140 degrees Fahrenheit, which some people might find a little too cool, which is why they have the manual frother there for you to top it off to your liking. Once it's done dispensing the milk, it cleaned itself out by frothing it through to ensure that there's no excess milk in this line to keep it really hygienic for home use. As you see on display, it's shown that it's dispensed the milk out, and now it will start dispensing the coffee. At any time, in case, for example, if it's pouring too much out, if the programming changed, if a kid came by and changed one of the settings, you can simply just stop the coffee pouring process by clicking the stop coffee button. So, it's pretty much made that cappuccino. It's got a good, nice, thick head of foam right here. And again, the espresso that I made a minute ago, it's been sitting here, but as you can see, it's still rich in crema. It's still a great drink. One neat feature also that the Xelsis has is under its special beverage menu. So if you go under there, you can see some of the other special features that you get. As I touched with before, you have the steam for when you want to manually froth your milk. But you also have these other drinks such as hot milk, American coffee, and espresso macchiatos. Hot milk's really great if you're going to make hot chocolate for some kids. You can definitely just dispense it directly out without giving them the caffeine. Now, if you're done using the milk portion, when you close the milk carafe, the auto frother will purge itself out to ensure, again, that no milk is in the system, and then you can put it in the fridge. So I'll do so right now. The machine beeps to alert me, and then the display shows you the progress of the milk carafe rinsing cycle. Now, this milk carafe isn't insulated, so you can't keep it out all day. Essentially, you would just bring it out per drink, and when you're done using it and it's done its rinsing, you would just simply put it back into the fridge. It has 2 markers for min and max, so you know exactly how much milk you can have in your carafe, and you'll never have any sort of overfilling. So I'll just take it up here, just to show you, and then this, you just place it right into your fridge, and for aesthetic's sake, I'll put on the cover. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we have that special Americano feature in that special beverages section. So I'll just go over there, and what that American coffee does is it pulsates the water. That way you get a really rich, hot American coffee, and it always makes a double shot. So I'll go ahead and select that drink, just to show. A key thing is that when you're doing the American coffee feature, you have to make sure that your Saeco SBS system dial is turned completely counterclockwise. Otherwise, the machine will make a high-pitched noise. So that's just one side note for some of the users out there. And again, it has that stop coffee feature. In case you chose too small of a cup, you grabbed an espresso cup, you can stop it at any time. So again, as I said, this is one of the new features on the Saeco Xelsis. It allows users to get a really rich, hot cup of coffee this way, and you can adjust the volume sizes to fit something like a small 6-ounce cup, or even a large travel mug to start off your day right. Some of the other features while we wait here is the startup time. I know I started with this video with the machine on already, but it only takes 90 seconds to turn on the unit, and then it's ready to use for any product. Some of the other features that the unit has is all the electronic settings such as water hardness. You can turn on the cup warmer on or off. You can run cleaning cycles and craft cleaning cycles at the touch of a button. So it's really easy for maintenance. There's really not much hands-on work that you really need to do. Now, just for sake of time, I'm going to stop the Americano right here. And as you can see, it produced a very nice Americano with a thick head of crema. And these are just nicely cooked, locally roasted beans. So the group head again, this dispensing spout comes out for you to fit larger drinks, as I said, the travel mugs for those large Americanos. When the unit tells you to do so, it'll tell you to empty out the dregs drawer, and you should take out the brew unit and give it a rinse. And to access that, you just simply press the button on the left, and the whole front panel comes out. First, you'd slide this compartment out, and this contains your used coffee, and this has some excess water, and you would just dump that out into your compost and your drain. As for the brew unit, simply apply 4 fingers on the right hand side, and then push where the arrow indicates, and that's to remove the brew unit. To put it back in, just give it a push here, ensure this is up, and then all you do is you slide it back into the tracks. And it'd be nice if I also put in the drag store and the dripper. Now, what we recommend for our users is to rinse out the brew unit every week, or pretty much every time your coffee grounds bin fills up, to give the brew unit a nice quick rinse, and to run a cleaning tablet about every month if you make 2 to 4 coffees a day. The next thing I'm going to be touching is the steam wand here. It can be used to dispense hot water for teas, cup of soups, simply by pressing the hot water button right here. Again, to stop the hot water from dispensing, all you do is you click the button. Now, if you want to get that steamed milk extra hot for one of your friends, all you do is, again, go into the special features function here and select steam, and the unit will start heating up. It takes about 15 seconds for that dual boiler to kick in, but once it starts doing so, it'll steam till the water tank is empty. So I'm going to let that just purge out first before sticking in the milk. I'm going to be using an Espro frothing pitcher in this video here. So once I'm getting a nice dry steam, I'm going to stop that. And now I'll be able to froth my milk. The auto froth is really great because it allows you to control exactly how much foam you're getting, and you can really create that microfoam because it's a nice standard steam one and it doesn't have a Panarello frother. So it's about hot enough right now. I'm going to stop it right here. I'll purge itself out, and I was able to produce really good thick and microfoam. One last thing here is the clean button. By pressing that, it will automatically run a rinsing carafe cycle, and it will inform you on the display to insert the milk carafe. That way it can give itself a nice good rinse out. The drip tray, one last thing, slides straight out of here at the front. But other than that, that covers the basics of the Xelsis. Thank you for checking out the video, and stay tuned for our next one.